Okay, so we're back with our 63 Ford 1-ton, our working bed apparently. We're gonna try and fire this up for the first time, oh geez, since the 1980s. So we're talking a good 40 years here. Shouldn't be that difficult to do. I think I got the keys still in this one. Yep, perfect. Keys are still there. Sure it's the right ones. Round, 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 round. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go round, round, round. Interior is really in good shape on this. How many miles are on this one? Holy crap. Well, there's a pretty decent chance that one's coming around once. I highly doubt this truck only has 1,500 miles on it. Whoops. So yeah, it's 1,511. So it's probably 115,000. But you know what? The floors are pretty solid. Brake pedals aren't overly worn out, or the clutch pedal. I can't see it being that low. The stereo is awesome. That is old school. Old school visor. Mice poop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't get it back flipped up. Probably gonna break it. I'm sure that's $400 on at year one. Interiors to be expected. Mice poop everywhere. Better than rats. Yeah, maybe we'll bypass that gas tank because Lord knows what's in there. So yeah, let's go check the battery out. Here we are on the passenger side. Got an old ST can from, I wonder if there's a year on this thing. There's not. But it definitely didn't come out of the 7-Eleven yesterday. I haven't gone through this truck at all yet. Got some straps, bungee cords. Oh, I did it. Let's see, it won't fold back down. Okay. Battery. Oh yeah, there's a fresh battery for you. Let's take off the take that off. Get that out of the way. I love when they put 2 black cables. You can play guess which terminal it is. So that's negative, so obviously this is positive. So positive's on the left. Don't screw that up. Man, this is an old, just judging by the writing, this looks like a Canadian Tire battery from, I'm not sure, probably the 80s as well. So we'll get that switched out right now, and I'm gonna pop the hood and we'll go from there. It's probably mouse haven. Yeah, let's not play around too much. Oh, that's where the insurance is. What do the insurance cards say? Just want to block out their names here. Let's just make sure I don't get any personal info. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I am looking for the date there. 1983. Perfect. So that's how long it's been. It's 41 years. Probably last time it was started was, yeah, I'd say at least 20. So put a battery in there and that'll be one piece of the equation. All right, we're back here. Let's get this. Oh, that one's already loose. That one off. Okay, so that's negative, which makes this one positive. We're just going to put some taperoo on here so I know that one's our positive. Get this guy out of here. Bring in this guy. So the terminals are going to be backwards from where they were. Throw the positive on there. Of course, that's super duper nice and loose. Oops. Geez, I got them backwards already. So that's positive. So all I want to do right now is just see if we got power. And then we'll move on to the next stage. I'm not going to tighten them, but I will spray some deep creep on these. So I gotta get more deep creep. I love this stuff. There we go. That'll help loosen up. So all I'm going to do, bring you guys along. Just want to see if there's any signs of life. Here, see if we got any headlights working or anything like that. Here, we'll just turn the key forward first, if I can. I got a little, oh yeah, there we go. A generator light. Got something. Choke on, off. I don't want to start yanking on those. See if we got any headlights or anything. Ah, we got one headlight. No marker lights. Can't say I'm surprised by that, but anything on the rear? No, of course not. All right, well, we're one for about 8 lights here. All right, it's not even attempting to start. So moving on to the, let's check out under the hood here. Okay. Still can't believe this windshield washer bag is intact. It's amazing. All right, let's get the air cleaner off. Of course, somebody put a giant bolt in it, not a wing nut, but that's okay. Cool. Put this aside. I got a Holly 4-barrel. Oh, sorry, 2. Holly 2-barrel. So I'm going to, I was hoping to disconnect that line. Actually, I'll disconnect this line. So I don't want any, well, if there is any fuel in the tank, I don't want the varnish and all that to be pumping through there. So I'll disconnect that line quick. Maybe with my trusty crescent wrench. No, it's probably going to round it off. Yeah. Really, the only thing that I want to do today is just see if it'll crank. If it'll crank, let's see if it'll start on just spraying gas into the carb. If that'll work, then we'll kind of loosely plumb some lines probably tomorrow. It's getting late in the day and we couldn't get out to this right away. So yeah, put that off to the side. Now, I know some of you guys will be screaming at me because if there is fuel, it'll start spraying out of here. If there's fuel in the tank or whatever's in the tank, if anything. So I'm just gonna put a little container here to catch any fuel that may come out. And other than that, I'm gonna at least try and get it turning over. Alright. So I'll catch anything that's going to spray out if it does happen. See if it'll create. Well, no surprise there, the starter's not engaging. Spinning, but not engaging, so I'm gonna give it the old tap-a-tap-a-roo. See if that'll wake it up. And try her again. Alright, gave the starter a little smackaroo there. Let's see if that does anything. Well, that's no fun. Just like that, we're at a standstill. So I either need to pick up a starter off Rock Auto or rebuild this one. So that's too bad. I want to see this thing at least crank today, but guess we'll have to do that tomorrow or when we get another one. So the reason why this truck was parked is because this big hole in the radiator is not supposed to be there. No es bueno. Big hole, blew up, and yeah, so that's the reason for that one. So I have a new radiator, well, not a new one, but I've got a radiator in the back off a similar truck, so that's not a big deal. When I do get it running, we'll swap that out and throw some coolant in her and have it running. So as of right now, we're at a standstill until we get until we get the starter issue taken care of. So it's just one of those things, bit by bit. There's also while I'm out, I might as well get new coil wires, and I don't think that's going to help. Firing on 7 cylinders instead of 8. Might as well do spark plugs, and yeah, looks like I'm going to be ordering a bunch of parts tonight. So stay tuned. We'll definitely get this one up and running here.